I got the I got the I got the I got the World Cup 2026. World Cup 2026.
Yes, people, welcome back to another watch along. We are here for Switzerland taking on one of the co-hosts in Canada. Of course, both teams looking to qualify and looking to do so for, I believe, the first time in both teams' history, I want to say. So, yeah, it is a massive game. For both teams. It is a Group B encounter as Bosnia take on Canada. Of course, but this is the last group stage match, so this is going to be the last one that's taking place in this group. The other game is also live on the other channels. If you're watching and you wanna stay tuned into, I believe, what's the other, Bosnia versus Qatar. Sorry, this is Switzerland versus this is Canada. So Bosnia versus Qatar is on, and this is Switzerland versus Canada. Sorry, I confused Switzerland with Bosnia. Apologies, but yeah, massive game for both teams, and let's see what will happen, people. So yeah, it is of course a massive one for the host as they look to qualify. Switzerland have already qualified from a group before World Cup group, I believe so, or at least hope so. So yeah, this one is probably one of the biggest games, if not the biggest game in Group B so far. And this is the last one. Of course, both nations are firmly looking to secure their spot in the round of 32. We'll have a look at the groups in a bit, but both of these two teams basically just need a draw, to be honest, to go through. A win could put either side in a commanding position in terms of finishing first, because both of these two teams, if you guys did not know, Canada are first and then Switzerland are second. So both on 4 points. Goal difference right now is 6-3 in Canada's favor. So a draw sends both teams through to the next stage, but a win for Switzerland or Canada could cement this spot in first place. Of course, Switzerland did drew with Qatar, but they did beat Bosnia. So if Qatar, I doubt if they beat Bosnia, I doubt they will overcome Switzerland's goal difference, which will mean Switzerland go through. But if Bosnia win, they will have to Switzerland win, Canada are there, because they can, I think, goal difference wise, they also a bit down. So I think no matter what the result is for both of these two teams, I think both of these two teams will finish in the top two. Looking at it, because goal difference wise, well, it's a bit tough for both teams to qualify. So yeah, but like I said, Switzerland have enjoyed a strong start to their World Cup campaign. After opening with a draw against Qatar, they responded with a brilliant win over Bosnia and Herzegovina with a 4-1 win. The Swiss, they arrived full of confidence and know that another 3 points would leave them on the verge of qualification. The Swiss squad is packed with quality and experienced players such as Granit Xhaka, Manuel Kanji, Dan Undoi, Zeki Amondi, and the goalkeeper Gregor Kobel provide leadership, composure, and attacking threat throughout the team. Canada, meanwhile, they have been one of the most exciting teams to follow and watch in this year's tournament. Of course, they drew with Bosnia 1-1, but they produced one of the performances of the World Cup so far by defeating Qatar 6-0. That result announced Canada as genuine contenders in Group B and showed just how dangerous they can be going forward. Of course, led by stars like Alfonso Davies, Jonathan David, Cecil Lauren, and Stephen Yustico. Canada possesses a tremendous pace and energy and attacking quality. Of course, the ability to transition quickly from defense to attack could be a major weapon against Switzerland in this encounter. This, of course, will determine ultimately who tops this group, with both Switzerland and Canada basically secured in the top two. This will be Canada's speed and direct attacking play versus Switzerland's discipline, structure, and defensive organization. Victory today would put one foot in would put victory would cement both of these two teams' place in the round of 32. So yeah, my question to you guys in the chat is: will Switzerland continue their impressive World Cup form, or can Canada maintain the momentum and take another giant step towards the towards this competition? So that's my question to you guys. Guys, yep, everyone that's in the chat. Of course, we're also live with the other game, which is Bosnia against and Qatar. Also live with that one. And so do make sure you are, if you want to watch that one instead, feel free to do so. But be up to every single one of you guys tuning in for this one. So yeah. So yeah, hopefully everyone is doing good. I will share the group quickly for you guys just to have a look at how the group standings are. So yeah, let me just quickly get it up for you guys. Okay. So yeah, okay. Alright, so yeah, we got Group B, people. Fascinating group, this, but I think it's all but determined. It's a fight for third place. That's the most interesting out of all of them. So let me make it a bit bigger for you guys. So yeah, let's go to this screen. There we go. There we go. Okay, so you've got Canada in first place, Switzerland in second, Bosnia and Herzegovina in third, Qatar in fourth spot. That is what we have. So of course Bosnia and Qatar fighting for that third place in their game. Canada, Switzerland fighting for first. So even if one of these two teams win, let's say Switzerland beats Canada or Canada beats Switzerland, whichever way, I do think the goal difference is a bit too much to catch up to, because Bosnia, they lost to Switzerland, so they can't overtake Switzerland if Switzerland lose because of head-to-head. but they can overtake Canada because there was a draw, Bosnia. But 6 to -3, that's a 9-goal win. So, yeah. Qatar, on the other end, they drew Switzerland, but they on -6 and Switzerland are on 3. And they lost to Canada. So, I think it is a bit tough, this one for both teams. So, I think it is a battle of first place between Canada and Switzerland. And so, yeah, but let's also get into the lineups then, people. Let me bring up the lineups for you guys. Bosnia and, no, not Bosnia and Qatar. Switzerland and Canada. That's the game that we want. Let me zoom out a bit more. Okay. Let me just get to the chat quickly. Yep, everyone, we're about 15 minutes away from kickoff. You're all doing well. Just since this be up to yourself. Keep hitting that like button. Yeah, do keep hitting that like button. Yes, Robbie. I hope you're well, man. So yeah, this is what we have. Cool. Okay, so the lineup for Switzerland. So they have got Kobelingo, Jacquez, Alvedi, Kanji, Rodriguez, then Freudler, Shaw, Granit Xhaka, the 4-1-2, 4-1-2-3, and then you've got Manzambi, De Impolo, and Vargas. The front three, they will have to be on fire today up against Canada. And then you've got for Canada, you've got Crippen in goal, Johnston, there's something, Luke, you've got Luke, Cornelius, Derek Cornelius, Larrier, Richie Larrier, then Bakan, I believe, Junieri, Saliba, Ahmed, and then Lauren and Jonathan David for Canada. I don't really know much about Canada, so no, Jonathan David and Lauren. They are very good strikers, but except that, I don't really know any of these guys, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, that is the teams. Let me know what you think in the chat about them. Do you guys think this is a good team for Canada and for Switzerland? I like them. Very attacking line. So, but this is a home game for Canada. Almost sold out crowd. So, of course, Jesse Marsh is the captain for Canada. Sorry, not captain, manager of Canada. Canada, Jonathan David, Lauren. They are the two main guys for them. So yeah, but yeah, that is. So yeah, let me go to this. So yeah, let me quickly just set up the scoreboard. Let me know of your predictions. We are just about 10 minutes away from kickoff. Let me know what you think. So yeah, going 1-1 Switzerland versus Canada, says Chelsea fan. Let's see. Um, what should I go with? What? I did make a prediction early on. I did not pick good. I'm checking my picks because I did not pick. Uh, what a fraud I am. I almost did not pick. So yeah, let me quickly make my prediction then. Um, it's going to be an interesting one because I feel like Switzerland, they have the attacking quality. They're clearly the better team on paper, in my opinion. But Canada home ground advantage. It will be interesting to see how they are. They have scored loads of goals. They scored six up against Qatar. So Switzerland, Canada. I think both teams only need a draw to qualify. I feel like they might play for a draw. Switzerland might be the one team that won't be. But I'm going with a 2-2. I'm going 2-2 in this one. Bosnia for Bosnia versus Qatar. Of course, that game happening simultaneously. Um, Bosnia, Qatar. Oh, I think Bosnia win that game. Bosnia 2 now. I think Bosnia get third spot and they qualify. Of course, from the later games we've got coming. So yeah, be up Yusuf, man. Be up to you. Hope you're well. Of course, uncharted territory here for Canada, but they they have basically qualified unless Bosnia win like 15-0. They like unless Bosnia. Let me get it up for you guys. I just need a draw. So I don't know why the commentators are hyping this up. But to be fair, Canada have never qualified. If Bosnia need at least a 6-goal win, and then Switzerland to win by 3. So yeah, Canada surely all but qualified. Right, and let's see, man. Let's see what will happen as the team. Of course, the national anthems now taking place. So yeah, if everyone watching, of course, if you wanna tune into the other game in Bosnia versus Qatar, that game is also being in commentated and watch along for that also on all the channels. If you want to go and tune into that game. So yeah, so yeah, national anthem of Switzerland. Uh, Switzerland, oh, they are no, they have the experience. They know how to play in these big games. So let's see, man. Let's see what they will do. It will be very interesting to see if they do go more defensive, just get the draw, try and qualify, or do they try to go for first spot? I don't know who they will play. But yeah, I think if you probably want to get that first place. 'Cause first place almost guarantees you basically a spot. And of course, basically a sold out crowd for this one in Canada, Vancouver. And we'll now see the Canada's national anthem. Let's see how loud Canada can get, man. Not that loud, you know. I expected more from the Canadian crowd. So yeah, do let me check. So let me just I just want to share the stuff. Yeah, I expected better from the Canadian crowd, you know. Expected a lot better from them. So yeah, kickoff just moments away, and this one goes Qatar. Canada got their first point in up against Bosnia in the first group game, uh, and now they got their first 3 points as well. Now they're looking to get to qualify for the first time, which they should. But they're looking to get a win over a very strong Switzerland team and potentially win in this one. Yeah, get the win over and show their dominance in this World Cup. Canada put a statement out there. So yeah, so yeah, so yeah. Just going through the lineup. So Bet Vargas in Polo, Manzambi, they will be the keys for Switzerland. For Canada, you have to be looking at the captain Jonathan David, Cecil Lauren, but they have got a few guys on yellow cards. Derek Cornelius, Luke De Fuggerel, and Alistair Johnston, all on yellow cards for Canada. That is three of the starting back four on yellow cards. You don't want a yellow card for them today because that would mean they will miss that round of 32 game. You don't want that if you are uh, a Canada fan. Jesse Marsh looking to create some history with Canada and secure qualification. Yeah, Canada playing from right to left, and it is Canada playing from Switzerland playing from left to right. Ellie Florian for Switzerland. Big and salute to you. Was 4-2 for Canada. Out. Okay, then. Gonna check that. Also set out wide. Ball into the middle. Almost found at number 15. Let me just get the lineup here. Because I don't know these guys. I'm going to be learning them. Of course, I know some guys, but not all of them. But out chance. There, and Bolo just couldn't get onto it. Pass back to the keeper. They didn't have a lot of pace on it, but the keeper did really well. Course, a few suspensions for Canada, and of course they got that horrible injury by that player. So they're going to just want to see how they do without these big players. Yeah, yeah. To everyone that is watching, free kick for Canada, headed away by Switzerland and cleared away. And then the number 25 of Switzerland, Jacques, Granit Xhaka. Oh, nice work. Long ball doesn't find anyone, but it's been headed out for a corner. I don't know what the what was that Johnston was thinking there. Kind of Stevens just in the corner. Vargas will take the corner 5 minutes into this game. An opportunity, yeah. Massive opportunity. and Sunya coming in. Away. Saliba finds himself starting. Poor delivery there by Vargas. Saliba doing well. Nathan Saliba. Also a youngster, Nathan Saliba. Very young, up and coming player. Hi, Vargas. Yeah, sure. On which channel are you watching? Let me just check. On which channel are you watching? Okay, you're watching online. Let me drop the link quickly for you. You're more than welcome to come on, Bhagat. The link is in the chat for you. I have sent it. Sent you the link. Yeah, you're welcome to join in, Bhagat. So, who do you think will win? Bosnia or Qatar or Canada? So I think it will be a draw in this game. I think a 2-2 draw in this one. And I think Bosnia will beat Qatar 2-0, which will mean Bosnia qualifying third place and Canada first, Switzerland second, and then Bosnia third. That is my prediction, Seppo. Yes, guys. We are wrong.
Hey, hello.
Yes, man. What are
Hey,
you saying?
man, how you doing?
I'm good, man. You?
Hoping for a good game. I guess like what's the scenario right now? So Canada has to. It's a big day, by the way. Like every game is concurrent, so it's the final day of the group
Mm.
stages.
Kind of
Looking
the
forward
group
to it.
stages. Yeah. So the implications is basically both of these two teams have secured top two, unless there's a freak result.
Yeah, winner. So winner takes the group today, right? Like that's pretty
Yeah,
much.
winner
Yeah.
takes first, basically. We have Belly Tech. We have man.
What's going on, guys? Big up.
Big up.
So yeah, Switzerland, Canada. This is a fight for basically first, and then the other game, Bosnia Qatar, is whoever wins that game gets third place and probably
Yeah,
qualifies for the two.
and then I guess the winner will. Yeah, so basically the winner of this group. So that they're gonna play Mexico. The third place team's gonna play Mexico, basically, right?
Ooh. Let me actually check.
I feel like so. I think the second place teams all play them. All play each other. I think that's the way it's set up. Like all the second place teams play each other, but the first place team plays the third place. The best third place. But
Does this I only just tuned in, but does this match seem competitive? Because I think there was some talk about how
oh, it's gonna be
both
competitive.
teams not wanting to get first or trying to go for a draw or something funny. I didn't quite understand why they would want
Both
to.
teams might go for a draw. Because a draw confirms both teams are going through.
Okay. But could it be that they're trying to avoid some difficult teams in the next round?
I mean, they're gonna have to
Also.
play Mexico. They're gonna have to play Mexico or yeah, they're gonna have to play Mexico. Czechia's the other one. Who else is in that group?
So let's have a look. So this is Group B. So the runner up of this group will play the runner up in Group A, which is South Africa's group.
Yeah.
So as it stands, and let's say it's a draw or Canada win, Switzerland will play South Korea. Let's say South Korea win or draws up against us. They will play South Korea versus Switzerland. And then the winner of this group will play a third place team, which I don't really know yet who that is going to be. That might be, if I have a look at the groups. So third place, but it doesn't really matter third place because runner up in Group B.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like the best third place groups, right? Like it's not like every third place.
Yeah. So
is it? Yeah, go ahead.
the one of Group B plays third place in Group E. E, which is Ecuador or Cote d'Ivoire. We've got Group F, potentially Japan, Sweden, or Netherlands. Yeah, Japan or Sweden. Group G, which is anyone in that group, really can finish third place though.
Unlucky.
So there'll be 4 third place teams eliminated. So the best 8 third place teams will be playing. So, so you can't just finish third. You have to be like you have to be one of the best third place based on points.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I don't know how it's gonna pan out personally, but
the thing is, I think if you get 4 points, you should be fine. I think you should be fine if you get 4 points. But your goal difference needs to be good. That's the main thing. The goal difference needs to be good.
Like Bosnia's at 2. If they draw, they'll be like if they draw in like that game, like one of them could be eliminated.
They're at -3 goal difference right now, Bosnia.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Any particular players that you've been impressed with on either side?
Like today or in general?
Just in general, like throughout the tournament.
I mean, some of the Canada players can play like athletically in like other places. It's just a technical ability. So I mean, Kyle Laren's pretty decent. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a couple. Jonathan Davis, the big name. Jonathan Davis, the big name. He's all right.
So Lauren.
Oh, that should. Did you guys just see that miss? They should have put that away.
Yeah, I saw that.
That should be in the back of the net. See, that's the small margins. You know, if that's a bigger team, like they'll be putting that away usually. So,
I got an honorable shout out for Manzambi for Switzerland, playing in the number 10 position. I think he's a baller.
Yeah,
he's only a kid. He's 20 years old, but from what I've seen from him, he's really good.
You're talking about the central attacking midfielder, Manzambi.
Yeah, number 10. He's playing in number 10.
Yeah,
he's dangerous. He came off the bench in the last game.
He plays for Freiburg. Freiburg.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's offside, isn't it? That has to be offside.
Bro, what's he doing? Shoot! Oh my god!
What? The keeper saved it. I thought that was off. No, Canada. Canada let them off there. Me personally, as somebody who plays as a striker, if I had the ball there, I can't miss. I can't believe he missed it.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. That's the thing with strikers. That's why you get paid the big money. You gotta put it in the back of the net. But I mean,
what's called for offside?
I thought it was offside, but it's like he tried to round the keeper. And then I think when he got there, it's like he got confused. Like, okay, I'm going past him. Then he couldn't sort out his feet properly, and then he tried to shoot at like he should have shot way earlier. He just should have shot way earlier. But yeah, I think by the time he met the keeper, he had a loss of confidence. And whenever you're approaching a keeper, you need to approach the keeper with full confidence. Or else it's like a keeper. It's like a shark smelling blood, you know.
Yeah. So that's a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, Canada. That was poor.
Lauren plays for Feyenoord. Damn. Massive opportunity missed. Frank says I really want Scotland to get something from the game later on. It would imagine Scotland do get something. The ideal is Scotland draw and Haiti beats Morocco. That is the ideal. If Scotland can get a draw and Haiti win. But Haiti needs to win by like 2 goals. Just so like it goes down to goal difference. Just because 8-8 Morocco are leading.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What?
My charger was not working, so I don't know what the hell happened to that. But sorry.
No worries.
Let's
see, man.
Let's see. It's the fun, like, you know, football's a show me sport. You got to do it on the day. So I mean,
let's go Scotland, man. I have done Mbappe Golden Boot to win and Portugal to win the World Cup, says Sepo. Mbappe Golden Boot is probably a very good shout. I don't know about Portugal to win the World Cup.
It is a good shout. It definitely not. The Mbappe Golden Boot is a shout. I think Messi Golden Boot is a shout as well.
Yeah. I don't see them. I don't see Mbappe winning the Golden Boot. Like, I feel like France will get eliminated at some point. Like, they're just gonna run into a team that defends and has their day. That's what I feel like. But
you think so? Or
Yeah, like,
is it because of you remember is it the Senegal game?
yeah, like I feel like there's gonna be a game they just don't turn it up and they don't turn it up quick enough, and then they're gonna get like hammered. So
goal kick.
Ooh,
needs to do better.
Is that a pen?
Nah.
Did they clip the back of his heels? Or is it corner? They clip the back of his heels, though, isn't it?
No. If you look at the replay. Man,
Yeah, he kind of just dropped. He kind of just dropped. From the angle that I saw, it looked like they clipped him, but it definitely wasn't a clip.
Oh, and Bolo that time gets a shot away. And it's saved. But I guess you watch Canada more than us. Do you think they could go far? Could be a dark horse?
No, I think they could win. They could get I think all the CONCACAF teams, they could win one round. It's just a matter of like it's just a matter of like when the technical ability like catches up to them. That's the issue. Some of these players are good. Some of these players are really good, but then when you play a team that's just as physical, they'll be in the game. It's just a matter of like when they come up against a team that has good crossing or good passing. It's like those are the small differences. So
yeah, I actually think physically Canada and America, they got the physicality, like they can run, they got the work rate, all of that. But the technical ability, that's where, because the reason why France beat Senegal is because in the first half, I think France tried to use power and pace against Senegal, and Senegal was able to match them and actually surpass them. But the difference is that in the second half, I think France stopped relying on the pace and power and started relying on the technical prowess, which is why they moved Elise to number 10. And then you saw the way he was working his magic, linking up with Mbappe, and then before you know it, the game was taken away from them. So I think they can match all these the best teams in the CONCACAF. They can match pretty much all the other teams for the power and the pace. But when it comes to the other side of things, I don't think they have it.
Yeah, I think that's where the big teams, the best teams, like they're the ones that can play with no speed and power. They that's the thing. Like when the speed, like it's the same thing with like France plays England. It's most of the time it's to show technical ability. It's just the small margins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like France. If one of these games is just going to start so slow that it's just not going to be their day. But we'll see. Especially against the South American teams, I feel France will. It'll be a game, but it just won't be. It just won't be their day. That's my thing.
The thing is, I don't think they face many South American teams on their way to the final if they top their group.
For me, Argentina's a favorite to get to the final, man. Like they press. They're just so they have good chemistry in my eyes, like Argentina.
Mhm.
But
Definitely.
like that team is, I don't know what it is like with that team. It's a play.
I'm not sure if I agree with you on the French take. I mean, who would you like? Don't get me wrong. Like, who would you? I think they're up there. I won't say that they'll win it outright, but I think they can beat a lot of teams, especially with the position that they put Elise in. He keeps. I don't think too many teams would have ideas on how to stop the ball getting into Mbappe after he's run off the defender, after he's got like a free ball that nobody could stop. I don't see how teams kind of stop that. So
I don't know. I mean, you're right on that. Like, I feel like Dembele. There's with him, Dembele, and like what's his name, Elise. Those are three really good talents. It's just a matter of like on the day. Like, I mean, on the day, if they run into a good defense, on the day, I just don't see it. But we'll see.
But that's the problem. They stopped playing Elise on the right and they put him in the middle. Yeah. On the right, occasionally he'll be getting doubled up on, and they're kind of stifling him out there. In the middle, he sees everything. Yeah. He knows when Mbappe is ready to run off the back of the defender, and he's got the ability. I think it was 30 something assists for Bayern Munich last season. So he's already, and I think he's a top assister in the World Cup so far. So he's already showed. I think with the 4 assists, he's already showed that.
I mean,
he's ready.
They played Haiti, so that's what I'm saying. Like, let's see the different. Let's see them progress up the ladder. As they play like tougher teams.
Let's see how it goes.
That's what I'm saying.
That is true, but I still think the guy's got the ability to unlock any defense. Like, he showed it last season. He started to show it in the World Cup. So I don't think we can just say, oh, but it was Haiti, because he was doing it to Real Madrid. He was doing it to everyone. I'm
not denying like Mbappe's talent. Mbappe, Neymar, and Neymar. We'll have to see on Neymar with how he comes back. Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, they're just different levels. But I feel like 100%. the way I see it with football, if you're at a certain level, you shouldn't be tracking shit to them. Like, and those three are on that level. I know. Us as fans, we try to nitpick people sometimes, and we try to There's a lot of people that don't rate Neymar, which I don't get personally. They don't like his game. They don't like I don't know. They don't like he's a bit of a pretty boy, like as they say as I'll say. But those when you
think that's why people don't like him?
His hairstyles. He's a little bit.
Just that he's a man that women like.
Yeah, there's a reason. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I know that just don't like Neymar.
That's a weird reason not to like someone.
There's a lot of South American. I have a lot of South American friends. They can't stand Neymar. So, like,
okay.
It's across the spectrum. I think.
To be honest, yeah, if people didn't like me because of the fact that I don't know, a ladies' man or a pretty boy, whichever one. If they didn't like me because of that, I mean, I think I'm doing something right then.
Yeah, but you're talking like a striker though. Like, you're talking with the right mentality. It's just you can't control like half the world. So you can't control.
Yeah, of course.
What other people.
What did you think of that? What did you think of that penalty shout? When the ball.
Penalty. I'm not for soft penalties. So I don't think it was. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, and there's a lot of people in America. I mean, I have a bartender once said, like, they don't like soccer players because a big reason is we're so used to hockey players and we're so used to like NFL players who are just so physical. So sometimes like, when you see the rolling around, it just doesn't fly. Like, it just doesn't fly because there's people that take pucks to the face and still play tomorrow, but some of these soccer players just can't. So that's the way some people view it.
But I think a lot of people got stuff to say, but they're all different disciplines.
Yeah.
And many people think that, so all right, well, tell the hockey players to come and play football, and then let's see how stupid they look for a little while, and then
yeah, it's amazing how many people think they can do what Neymar does. Neymar did. Like, it's amazing how many people think they can do what Neymar did. Like regular people, they think like Neymar's game, he's not that good, etc. Like people chat a lot of shit, man. Like, but I feel like if you're at a certain level, you should just appreciate that they're legends. In my eyes, but
fair enough. Mel says, I think the ceiling for us is the last 16. Would love to see England winning. Who do you support? I guess.
I mean, England's a tough one, man. I
don't know if England will. Who do you support? Or are you Portugal or Canada? Where are you? I don't know.
I support Verde.
If you can play, you can play in my eyes. But like, I mean, supporting is like I support Arsenal and I support US. But I mean, it's one of those things. But I feel like if you can play, you can play. Like, I mean, it's one of those. I mean, I've seen some really good ballers, but I've also like seen like locally, like some of these kids, man, they're so good. Like currently, like you go outside to your like local neighborhood park. Sometimes you run into some people. So,
jeez, these hydration breaks, coaches shouldn't be able to speak to the players like many people. That is true. Absolutely, yeah.
I was gonna say, when you run into people playing in the park, are they? And you can see that they're ballers. Are they usually from America, or are they from like other countries around America?
It's a mix. I mean, I've seen some Argentines that are really good. I've seen some Brazilians that are really good. Like some of the Mexicans are really good because there's the Mexican build. You'll see the Mexican build, which is like you think like this guy can't do anything, but they're so strong. Like some of these guys are so strong. Like if you can spray a 20-25 yard pass like to the oncoming winger and put it perfectly. Like I played goalie for a while, just because I couldn't match their technical ability. Like they're crossing far posts like perfect. I mean, it's amazing to watch some of the kids at times, but especially when they're drilled.
You know what's crazy? Even like nowadays, yeah, goalkeepers used to be more like shot stopper type goalkeepers. Nowadays, all the keepers have to be able to play with their feet as well. Not just like shot stopping.
Yeah, I feel like if I was I played keeper just in the games. I normally like playing right back personally. I rather play defense, but if I'm getting beat by people, I'm like, yeah, I'll play goalie. Like I'll be the guy that just some of these. It's just one of those things, man. It's just like I love playing personally, like more than watching, but I like to get a mix. You learn different things different ways. So, I mean, it's the small margins in football, man. It's just the small margins.
Yeah, 100%.
Like the hardest part is like this game slowing down. I think that's the hardest part about football is like the game has to slow down. When you first play, like it feels so fast. So you have to like slow it down in your head, and then you can start doing stuff, and then you got to get confident. Then you got to find your lanes to like play the balls that you want to do. Good defenders, they'll just take away everything. So you got to get like a little smarter in a sense. You got to play quicker.
I think if you just have the basics, like a good first touch, scanning, like making sure that before you receive the ball, where all the threats are coming from, and have a decent maybe pass on you, and obviously depending on where you're playing, maybe a decent shot, then I think that's really all you need. Like football is not really a complicated game, but I think if you don't really play that much football, then you have so many things to think about. But as long as you got a good first touch, as long as you can scan, and as long as you can pass and shoot, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's the hardest thing I think for beginners is their touch. You're right, like because you want to make it as small as possible, but you can you want to make it like a lot of people's first touch, they take too much space. It goes too far. Like you have to learn how to you have to learn how to take smaller touches. I think a lot of people don't focus on that initially. So but once
one thing I wanted to quickly ask, now that we see that Bosnia has scored,
yeah,
what difference does that make in Group B now?
For the thing is, like right now, you still have to win. Both of these teams have to win this game, so it doesn't really change anything. It's in there. If they draw right now, though, it's just a matter of. Okay.
So it doesn't really affect the table because Bosnia are going to third. Both of these two teams are secure top two because of head-to-head and goal difference, basically. And Bosnia just need to win to get third place because they will be on 4.
I mean, one thing that makes football easier is I think the skill set. Like you can kind of if you just do the basics right, you can get away with it. Like whereas basketball, you need a lot more skills that you got to like master. I think that's the one thing about football. Like you can if you have a good touch and good handle of the ball, it'll go a long way. It'll go a long way. But with like basketball, you have to like know like 5-6 different shots, and then like you have no counters and everything. It gets a little more complicated with basketball, but
I can't agree or disagree because I'm not really the basketball type, so I don't know how to compare it. But I do know playing football is difficult.
Oh, it is difficult. I think the fitness levels you got to constantly maintain the fitness levels with football. Like I think that's one of the hardest parts. Like a lot of these guys can run like I'd probably say most of these guys could probably do 5 miles in like I don't know 20 minutes. I think that's like a normal. Some of these guys can probably do 5 miles in 20 minutes. 5 miles, not I'll say 5 miles in 30 minutes. I think that's probably even better. Even better. Like pro runners are different, obviously, but like
pro runners can do it a bit more quicker.
A bit quicker, but they're just focused on slow distance. They're not focused on
Vargas shot straight at the keeper.
Like you need a base level of fitness.
Bosnia's players are in red while Canadian fans are wearing red. Yeah, of course, Canada away team in this one. Away in.
I mean, they just had a decent chance. I mean, it was well saved by the keeper. I like the chance. I maybe wish he had a bit more height on the ball, but I like the chance. It was a decent attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Bosnia have taken the lead.
So yeah, like so most of these most of these soccer players they can run 5 miles in about 30 minutes. Pro runners, I think they can do it in 20 minutes. So that's like the difference. But that's very demanding, man. That's very demanding to do. Like 6 minute miles are difficult, but
yeah, 100%.
Lillian, this game has been okay. Not been like the greatest, but hasn't been bad. And so yeah, be up for you listening to a bit of the cricket. Also, the women's T20 World Cup is happening.
Yeah, so how is that? How is the World Cup for cricket? Has it been decent? How's it
It's
been?
been good. It's been Spain dominated though. But
Spin. I mean, I would have loved that. I would love that actually, but I mean, I ain't got time to watch. I ain't got time to watch that many hours
No.
of sport though. But
I don't
spin
know.
dominant, yeah.
It's been okay. It's not been. Yeah, it's been okay. There's a few upsets here or there, but yeah, been okay. Bosnia 2-0. Bosnia 2-0. Qatar awful, says Sepo. Yeah, Qatar are awful.
So Bosnia are pushing for that best third place team then.
Yeah, they're pushing for. If
If
Switzerland
they can bitch slap them 3 or 4-0, that will help their claim.
Yeah.
I mean, but
If
with
Switzerland
Bosnia, the thing was like they had good defense, man. Like they had a decent. They had some good defensive performances the first game, especially.
Like
but-
the thing of hey, Raw Observer says going Eagles is better than Switzerland. I don't know about that, but be up to you, man. Oh,
Oh, good ball.
Bolo goes
Was that a
down.
foul? What was that? Maybe it was a
Might have
dive. I
look
don't know.
at it.
We have to see.
Reaper.
That was Mbolo, I think his name is. Was that a foul? Nah, it looked a bit soft, I think.
Yeah.
Looked a bit soft.
Yeah, it's funny. I've seen this Canada team be more assertive than today, but this one's pretty competitive.
I think it's because all of the teams that they sort of faced, yeah, they could kind of be dominant against these guys. I think Switzerland is a good team. I'll be real with you.
Yeah.
Switzerland perform every single World Cup. They might not be the best of the best of the best team, but they're very good. And a lot of their players are playing around Europe. So the quality is there.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Canada. Canada at the last World Cup, they were Belgium. They took it to Belgium pretty well. Unfortunate. I think they were actually decent. They just didn't go through in the group stages.
If Switzerland wins, it should be Canada, unless Bosnia went by like 7 or 8 goals. So unless Bosnia wins by that margin, Canada should be finishing.
I'm pretty sure Canada's going to be the first. So that'll be the first game on Sunday. They'll be playing in the first game on Sunday if they get through.
Yeah, I would assume.
You see, in the next round of the competition, yeah.
So the first game is. Sorry about it. The first game will be the runner-up in Group B. So whoever finishes second, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Now, I wanted to ask, like, in the next stages, do you feel like all the host nations will still be in the tournament, or do you feel like that's when we could start seeing them dropping off?
Yeah, I mean it's a different game, right? Like when you finally play when you finally have to like play like 120 minutes, like it's a different game. Elimination pressure, everything. Like, yeah, I mean upsets happen.
It depends who they face. That's a big thing.
Like
I think
go ahead. No, I'm gonna say like some of these teams are like looking for their first win in the World Cup knockouts, right? Like the U.S. trying to go past the quarterfinals. The Mexico's trying to go past the Mexico's trying to win a group stage game. Trying to win like a knockout round game. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, I can see some of these European teams falling off though, like in the but which ones I don't know.
I think Bosnia 2-0, yeah. I think Mexico make it to about the quarterfinals, and then USA could make it to round of 16. Same with Canada. If the USA or Canada make it to like the quarterfinals, I will be impressed.
Yeah, they're trying to go to like I think they'll be over the moon with the semifinals, but like that's just a long stretch. That's a bit of a stretch because, but it depends on the path though. There's always one team in the semis. There's always one team in the semis that every year that shouldn't be there. But
And so far, what do you so far in terms of this World Cup? Where would you say, like, from kind of what you're seeing in this World Cup, where would you say this ranks compared to previous World Cups?
That's a good question. I really enjoyed the Africa World Cup, and like I remember that one. That was kind of fun. I'm trying to think. Like 2014 was 2014 was good actually. The Germany Argentina game really summed it up. But like there was a lot of good games in that one. I think it's about the same, honestly. I really feel like it is about the same.
So what? Matthias Fernandes to Spurs?
I think that might get done. You know, I think he might go there. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, it will be. It will be for them. Canada.
But isn't that the guy United were looking at?
Yeah, they were looking at him, but I think what happened is I think United are trying to get him for what he's worth. And I think Spurs are trying to overpay. And at the end of the day, I don't even mind if he goes to Spurs because I don't think we should try to get a guy just because we want to overpay for them. I don't think we need to go down that road. I think Spurs need to go down that road. I think Liverpool have shown that that's kind of their strategy. Oh, we're going to spend silly money on someone and we're going to hope that he comes good. And I think Man United used to do that in the past, but I think now we're trying to get reasonable fees for guys because a lot of these expensive signings, they tend to not work out. So I don't think the only time I think we should actually go for someone super expensive is like as an example, if for whatever reason Yamal was available for purchasing or Olise was available for purchasing or somebody in and around that level, still young, good price tag, whatever, and our team was already complete and all we needed was one or two signings remaining, I don't mind blowing the whole budget on like two players. I don't mind doing that. I think that actually makes sense. But when you go big on one or two players, but you still got multiple holes in the team, then you're basically setting up those big players for failure. Why? Because you haven't got the right players around them. You should only get big players when you got players around them to facilitate them, to cover up for their mistakes. In some cases, you might need some other players to do running for them. Like there's so many different things that go into buying super expensive players. You have to have the right things around them for you to facilitate them. But if you haven't got that, there's no point in buying them.
No, yeah. But I'm surprised that Tottenham reached an agreement with them. But it's not yet been confirmed by one of the big sources. So we'll see. I
mean, one thing I'll say to that is the modern Prem. Like, if you don't spend, like, you're gonna, it shouldn't be it's not really acceptable. You know.
All right, guys, I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Wait, hold on. I'm like, was I hearing double or was it just me? Like, yeah, I was hearing double.
No, I also heard double. I think. Just
I don't know.
Sign. Do you think the aspect of both teams are aware that they have qualified is why the game is done? Maybe a bit, but I feel like both teams are trying to score. It's just been the quality hasn't been there in the final third. Like both teams have had chances.
No, I agree. It's not a bad game. It's like
not bad. Not
needs
bad.
more chance. I think we'll see more chances in the second.
I think as soon as there's a goal, there will be a line. I think both teams will start scoring. Then yeah. On Zambi.
More,
Like it's just poor play.
yeah, I mean the Arsenal
Alright, 2-1
situation.
Qatar.
The Arsenal situation is currently the Arsenal situation is Odegaard and what's his name? Gyökeres could be on the move, but we'll see.
Gyökeres, that would be interesting to see Gyökeres going.
I mean,
2-1 Qatar.
2-1 Qatar.
Imagine Qatar wins that game and qualifies.
Yeah, it could happen.
Impressive. We have tracks in the building, we have man.
You go, Bano. What are you saying?
Balgav, tracks.
No, Balgav, big up yourself.
Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, no, it's been an all right game. I mean, it's just one of those. Both teams don't want to lose. It does look like that, but we'll see. We'll see in the second half. I mean,
Banks. So a draw means Canada goes.
Qatar's gone ahead. I thought they were drawing. I thought it was 1-1.
No. It's 2-1.
It's 2-1. Yeah.
It's 2-1.
Qatar's leading 2-1.
Yeah.
No, Bosnia.
Oh.
Bosnia. Yeah. But it's Qatar just scored, so make it 2-1, and it was 2-0.
Okay, they put one back. Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this World Cup is interesting because we got Sunday starts the knockout round, so I'm looking forward to that. But these the group itself was okay. I think the Group A.
Group A just been okay, man. Like a few bad games, but you haven't really seen a 0-0 or anything like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. We haven't seen the biggest. I think Australia beating like Turkey was probably the biggest game, like for the most part. Like you don't see host nations losing this. You don't see the big teams losing this World Cup, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, like there's been a draw like Spain draw, Portugal draw.
Yeah,
but no like big loss. Like Uruguay drew. No like big loss. Yeah, there's been a few draws. Like New Zealand almost beat Iran, which you could say was an upset.
I mean, the teams that are eliminated so far are Haiti, Turkey, Tunisia, Jordan, Panama, Uzbekistan, and Iraq. Like those are the teams they can't qualify. But
to be fair, Jordan could have qualified. So Jordan could have qualified if they just played like. I watched both of their games. They dominated.
Free kick.
Yeah, Switzerland. Lack of quality in the final first for both teams, really. Right, go on. Nice. Free kick. No one foul. Half time approaching fast. So yeah.
Half time.
Half time.
That's half time. Bro, they're winning the wait. Switzerland. Okay, Switzerland drew the first game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the big shock. The Switzerland one. That is why Qatar has a chance to qualify. That's the big one.
Half time. Okay, it is.
Yeah. Hey, Hannah, I'll be right back. Just like 5 minutes. I'll be right
Bro,
back.
ball possession, it's been Switzerland 70% to Canada's 30. But that aside, Canada's had more shots on target with 3 ball. Switzerland 2. 2 shots is 5 for Canada, 4 for Switzerland. Not much separating the side right now. Not much separating both sides right now. As it stands, Canada top the group, Switzerland in second. Switzerland in second. Guys, 1 second. I'm trying to set up something real quick. Let me know what you think in the chat. Do you expect a goal soon from the way they've been playing? Because looking at both sides, I don't feel like if we give them an extra 90 minutes, they're going to score.
I don't know. I feel like if just both teams take their chances, they should score. But again, I don't know. Like both of these two teams have gone through.
Yeah, they have though.
So
They have gone through.
of course, Switzerland, if they finish second, they will play whoever comes second in Group A, which is South Korea or South Africa, most likely. And then if you win it, you can play one of the third teams. So, yeah.
But Canada top in the group there. So Canada top in the group will play the runner-up of group A.
No, they will play third place team Canada.
Third place. Woohoo!
Yeah.
That third place is not. We have some decent team in that third place.
Yeah. So I think if you finish second, you probably get the better chance because the opponents that Canada could play if they do top it are teams like Cote d'Ivoire or Ecuador, Japan or Sweden.
Ecuador, yes, but Cote d'Ivoire, I don't see Canada.
You've got Japan or Sweden. You've got Iran or anyone in Group G, really, depending on everyone in Group G except Egypt.
Are you guys doing? Go ahead, my friend. Go ahead. Finish up.
And then you've got who else? Group B, Group I. You've got Norway. Well, you've got Senegal if they win by a lot. You've got Senegal or Group J, I think, which will be Algeria or Austria. So I think if you're Switzerland, you're happy with a draw, to be honest.
Yeah. So, guys, we'll come to the chat shortly. I know it's just taking us through possible third place finish and how some of these teams might be lining up against in the next round.
If you are Bosnia or Qatar, you are playing either the winner of Group E. What the winner of Group E will be probably Netherlands.
Ooh, that would be an easy one then. Because I don't see Bosnia. They don't fill me up. They don't give me that. They don't give me that vibe. Like they are very decent side.
Or Bosnia or Qatar will play a run up in Group. Will play the winner of Group G, which probably will be Egypt. So
Egypt, not it.
Say, Paul, we will be doing the Scotland game, yes. So if you don't know tracks, apparently, I haven't seen Fabrizio saying anything on it. But apparently, Mateus Fernandes is going to Spurs.
Oh, that, if he goes to Spurs, bro. If he goes to Spurs, verbal agreement in place. Many rebels rely on confirming apparently 80 point plus 5. Bro, they need to do whatever they need to do. You know, they're looking to not make a 2 seasons in a row. They finished be below. They finished in the second half of the table. You get me? Even with the Europa League win, didn't even save them. They stay in there. They almost got relegated. It got to a point where we're actually praying that they should get relegated. You get me? So doing the business right now, trying to make sure something like that. Because third time they say is the charm, right? So you never can tell. The third time they might just find themselves in that position and being relegated. So they have to do what they have to do, bro. In the case of 80 million for that young man, I don't think 80 million is a good price. But 85 million is just too much in my opinion. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Fernandez is definitely a money merchant if it goes to Spurs. 85 million for relocated playing choice. Spurs is Mitchell. Wilcox will go for Basuma if Spurs get Fernandez is Made. So yeah.
For me, I don't expect anything from the current ownership of Manchester United. So I just don't expect anything from them. So whatever happens, happens, bro. They gave an amateur. They gave a coach that I don't think he's got pedigree in the game, in the coaching game yet. As a player, he was a very fine player, but they gave him for coaching department. I don't think his coaching pedigree is not up there. He got sacked by Middlesbrough, who didn't even finish. I think what they were. I think they were in the playoffs, or they managed to get to that zone, but he got sacked. The bottom line is he got sacked, and they decided to make him they said interim and finally made him the permanent manager for another 2 years. So if they might have seen something and say, you know what, we don't think this guy has the team, so let's not go all in. Because I'm looking at this guy. If they continue like this, he's gonna get sacked by December. Best case scenario next year, somewhere around February, March. Kudos to what's me call it. Kudos to them Spurs if they do get that one over the line.
Yeah, so
oh, yeah, everybody's well. Everybody's well. We're good. Hope you're well as well. Michelle is saying United should sign that striker from Portugal. It looks like he will be good. What's the name of the striker? Let us know. Switzerland don't play with the same intensity. They looked hard with the ball. Knockout round will find with them. Maybe they're just taking their foot off the gas right now, knowing fully well that either way they'll be in the knockout round. So they might just be like, you know what, let's just relax a bit. Let's not go too hard. But they've seen the ball more, though. They have more possession of the ball, but it's just that they haven't done anything of real threat. Yeah. What's the difference between Gomez and Fernandez? None, but I think Gomez has gone to Atletico Madrid, if I'm not mistaken. If that's the person, right? Yeah. Halftime, Bosnia 2, Qatar 1 says what's that? Is it Kojala? Canada looks more energetic when they have the ball and can't wait to see Davis get. I don't think Davis in the second half might be testing it, might be tempting fate, because I don't think he's 100% fit. He might, if Canada do go through to the next round, bro, just give him time. They still have they have another 3-4 days added to whatever time that they would get, because they would definitely get a bye. Canada would definitely get a bye, and it just gives him more time to recover, to heal properly. I wouldn't want to put him in now, though. But the coach might be thinking something different. Go ahead.
Third place rankings currently. So Bosnia currently at the top with 4 points, -2 goal difference. Then you've got Sweden with 3 points, Scotland with 3 points, Croatia with 3 points, Algeria with 3 points, Paraguay with 3 points, Cabo Verde with 2, and Belgium with 2.
That's one team I don't know. I don't want them to even qualify for the
Yeah.
next round.
Um,
Belgium needs to go home.
It could be a sticky situation because I was even looking at it just now, and I was thinking because Brazil and Morocco, because they're both on 4 points, Brazil on the top, first place, Morocco in second place. I was kind of thinking, wow, if Scotland upset Brazil tonight, then Brazil will be going. I mean, Scotland will be going through, and then Morocco would be in that third place sort of best third place team.
yeah, the thing is, Scotland will need to win unless
Yeah, they'll need to
Haiti,
win.
unless Haiti beats Morocco, then a draw could be enough. So who knows?
But then also Morocco's definitely going to slap Haiti. I think that's one thing that we have to.
Valid.
So yeah, that is an interesting situation because then I don't know, maybe Brazil get dragged into the best third place team.
Who
Bro,
knows?
Brazil is gonna win
Maybe.
today though.
But that's if they. I'm just saying if they don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if they don't.
Like
But
it makes things interesting because Scotland's on 3 points and Brazil and Morocco are on 4.
yeah. But I'm going to go, guys. Be up to yourselves. And I'll catch you guys later. But yeah.
No problem, bro.
You up yourself, I know.
Oh, what's he going to do? Jump on another stream or what?
I don't know if he's got the Bosnia stream on as well.
Because I think there might be other. I think there's another game play. Yeah, the Bosnia game is playing as well. Yes, it's 2-1. But yeah, man.
Let's do that. Spurs have reached. But all I'm seeing right now is they've reached verbal agreement. Is it with the player or with the club? Because yet Spurs, the club hasn't. I haven't seen anything that says they've reached. If you're with the players, I think that has been known for a while now, for quite a while now.
I've come to the conclusion that I'm not entirely bothered whether
Bro, I'm not.
he comes or not. I just feel like there's multiple players in town, and obviously, if he was only coming to United based off of getting high wages and whatnot, then maybe he's not the player for us. He's 21. If he wants to get paid like silly money to come to United, then I don't think he's heads in the right place for me. So maybe he should go to Spurs because I think first and foremost is who do you want to go to? If you can't choose between a Champions League team, a historical Champions League team, and Spurs, then nah, it's all right. Go Spurs.
I have a counter argument to that, though. I have a counter argument. If Spurs are showing to be more ambitious, right? Because they almost went to the relegation zone, and we saw Levy leave last season. I think it was in the season when the season started. He left. Maybe there's the resurgence in that Spurs side and saying, you know what, we want to be the best. You get me? So if United are dilly-dallying over, if they knew that they were not going to pay this much, right? They might then just save everybody the stress and just don't be putting your eggs in one basket. What I think United are trying to do is trying to wait, and see better opportunities will spring up somewhere. That's what I think they're trying to do. Wait, deal. But the Spurs are looking like, we cannot wait. We have to get our business sorted out. Elite, bro, give it to Spurs.
Don't get me wrong, I respect your opinion, but as I said before, right, when you go and get certain players, when you go and spend big money on players, you have to have certain things around them in order to facilitate them. Now, Spurs is spending high money on a desperation project, right? I don't blame them. They have to show their fans that they're serious. on one sense, but in another sense, what's the reason why, apart from the injuries, what's the reason why people feel that Paul Pogba didn't work out?
Goal, Switzerland, and they
Yeah.
take the lead. Sorry to cut you, my brother. Sorry about that. It's the World Cup.
No, yeah, of course. No, I can't. Who scored for them?
This number 12.
Number
Bro,
12.
he was free. He was so free, bro.
Let me see
He
what
was in
happened.
acres of space.
Okay.
Man, that's all. Yeah, that
Number-
is so much space.
Bro,
That
number
is
is it number
so much
17?
space.
Yeah, number
Does
Yes,
seven.
Van Zambi get the assist for that? I'm just wondering there because he crossed it in.
Who? I don't know who crossed it in, but this number 17 guy was
playing with
in.
fire,
Like, bro,
man.
that guy, he
That's
could
playing
have.
with speed.
He had the
That was
luxury
playing
of
with fire.
taking 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
4, 5.
He got the assists. I've been
Vargas.
saying I like this kid. He plays in the number 10 role. He can also play as a striker, and he can play as a central midfielder. And I think he's playing in the number 10 right now. I think this kid, me personally, if it was up to me, I would get rid of. If I couldn't get Junior Krupi, because Krupi is going for like 80 something million.
Everybody is going for 80 something million now.
Well, that's what they want. And PSG look like they're very hungry for this kid. So if it was up to me, I would go and get this kid instead. If I was getting rid of Joshua Zirkzee, I'll go get rid of Manzambi because he looks like he can score goals and assists. He can provide assists. So he's already bringing something to the table that Joshua Zirkzee doesn't really bring by the way of goals and chance creation.
No, you know what's funny that you mentioned that earlier. Like we were in that situation a couple years ago as Arsenal. We had Mesut Ozil, and we didn't give anything around. We didn't put the right pieces around Ozil.
And he was one of the best creators in the world.
Like if he went to Chelsea, I think he would have won titles. That Chelsea or Man U, I think he would have won titles during that time. And we put him on high wages, and we made him like a meet. No one ever talks about it because it's like we expect this guy to be like Neymar or like Ronaldo, but like Ozil needed players, and we absolutely ruined his career in that sense. Like we gave him
he probably got blamed for a lot of the reasons why Arsenal didn't win.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing that happened to Pogba. When you bring these guys and you don't put things around these guys, then it causes problems. Now, let's say Arsenal already had a completed team and all they needed was a number 10. And then they brought Ozil. Then Arsenal probably would have been a side that won everything during that period.
Yeah. No, 100%. Like, but it's like some of our fans. It's like, like Ozil was so good at Real Madrid. You don't just drop off. You don't just get to that level and you drop off. It's an institutional problem that we had at Arsenal. There's a reason Alexis wanted to leave from Man City. It's because like people weren't as hungry to win at Arsenal. The whole culture was so bad. But that's the thing. Like it's the same thing. Take another player like Kudus, right? He went to Tottenham last year. Big money. He had some moments, I think, at Tottenham. But like the team's not. But the team just doesn't. I don't think the team helped.
Switzerland on the attack again. Ooh.
I wanted Kudus at Arsenal personally. Kudus and Mbeumo would have been nice too. Mbeumo, I think he really wanted to come to Man U for some reason. But I mean,
and I think me personally, I think that's what I prefer for players like, this is where I'm going, rather than I'll go anywhere as long as the money's right.
Yeah, but sometimes you might not be able to play. Like if you have another great player, like Cesc Fabregas, for example, like he couldn't play at Barcelona to the same degree. He could have, if he stayed at Arsenal, he could have flexed his wings a little more. So,
but would you go to a team? Yeah, that's all right. Let me just paint the scenario for you.
Yeah,
you've got Mateus Fernandes, young, 21, Portuguese midfielder. He's been with 2 relegated clubs. Now he needs to get out of the team. Now he needs to get out of West Ham because West Ham have been relegated.
Yeah.
Cool. Man United are saying come to Man United. Yeah, and he's saying, all right, cool. I give priority to Man United, but Tottenham want to pay me more money. Remember, Tottenham is not like a historical Champions League club. They're not always there. Yeah, they're sometimes there, sometimes not there. But Man United's had a long, rich history of being in the Champions League. They're back in the Champions League. By all accounts, they finished 3rd. And maybe if you look at the table, maybe with a few better performances, within maybe a 5-game period where we didn't get the right points, maybe we could have been fighting for the title. Whether or not we would have won it, that's another story. But you say to yourself, let me go and let me see what Tottenham's saying. Like, for me, that just tells me that the guy, maybe he's either financially motivated or he hasn't got the right mentality for me. Because I think ambition, in terms of what you win on the pitch, it should also be a big thing. And if you know there's going to be a lack of trophies at a team like Tottenham, because is this a second goal or is this the first goal?
No, this is
the first goal. That's the first goal. Just a replay.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys display the live result of the other game?
Something to consider, I guess. But I mean, the thing with if that was my son, or like if that was me in general, right? My attitude would be I want to go where the best players are, because that's where I'll improve the best.
Bro, sometimes it's not. But I keep saying it. I know a lot of United fans, including myself. We love the club, but there's nothing spectacular at the moment about United that will make players look at them like,
they have, all right, you have 2 top players, I'd say. Like Mbeumo, I do. Yeah,
but look at how the club has been run. There's nothing that would say to a young player who's still got time in his hand to say, okay, let me go there right now.
Well, we're being run better than Tottenham. I can tell you that for free.
I think United.
217th place finishes. 217th place finishes. Mm-hmm. Well, we're not in the same level. Yeah, we're not.
Compared to Tottenham, yeah. But the thing with United, I think you still have until you actually like make players better, you're still on the. I still think United after Fergie, they're still in that like ruining players. Like they still have that like.
They do it a lot, so that's my own argument. They do it a lot. So there's no point trying to get a young star coming and you're going to ruin him in what, 2 years? Because there's no guarantee you even get the material. If you even get him at 65 million, there's no guarantee that it will come and just blows on. There's no guarantee, bro.
Dude, there is a graveyard of players at United that have been ruined. So I think until like you shake that, like I think because that's after the Fergie area, by the way. So it's like it has nothing to do with like the history. The United has a rich history. Bushby boys. There's so much history there. Some people want that. Some people want to be like, I turned United around. They want that, like. But for me as a player, if I was a player, I go where the best players are. I think that will improve you faster than anything else. You being around like good players that won Champions League, especially if they won the Champions League. Mm-hmm. That's where I would want to go, because even if I like do bad, like my next move is going to be like the one where I can flex my wings. So I'd go to the best club you can go, personally.
I'm looking forward to dumping on him next season. Let him go Tottenham.
For me, if he goes to Tottenham, he does well. There's that step up. He could go somewhere else. But if he comes to United and he doesn't do well, bro, he's going down.
The thing is, you're saying if he does well, yeah, and this is the thing about the market, yeah, he's going to Tottenham at the high end, yeah. They're gonna pay like 85 million for him. Yeah? So I mean, if they're paying 80, okay.
Who's the best player at Tottenham? Probably Xavi Simons at the moment. I mean, even though he has his ACL tear, but.
Xavi Simons is crap. Xavi Simons is crap.
He was good until he went to Tottenham, in my eyes. Like I think he was
Bro,
better.
David Simmons is it's not good. For me, in my opinion, now the best player is
He scored
Kudus
some
until
good
he got
goals last
injured.
year. He scored some good goals last year. Like I'm not gonna dispute that he had a bad season. I'm not gonna dispute that he's not like in the elite, but I think there's a player there for with him. But you're right though. Like you want to go like where the best for me at least go where the best players are. Learn from them. Play with
Bosnia
them.
2-1, 53 minutes played already in that game. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on that one for you guys and give you the score, give you whatever is happening in that game. Yeah,
I think because I think me personally, I think when you're choosing a club, your ceiling is going to be where like the best players are.
No, it's good. It's good. It's at the end of the day, for me, it's not really a big deal. Like I say, he's going at the
Switzerland
high end.
about to score the second goal, and it's a goal. 2-0 for Switzerland. 2-0 to Switzerland.
Let's see.
Let's see the goal.
Yeah, 2-0.
Bro, that guy, the attacker, did a very fine job, man. He held on to the ball, wait for support. Good lay. Just lay it to this concrete.
He's done it again. He's done it again.
Decent.
Manzambi again on the score sheet. 1 goal, 1 assist.
Bro, this is
should the keeper have done better? Should the keeper have done better?
Yeah, he definitely should have done better.
The defending should be better. What kind of defending is this? The defending should be better.
He definitely should have done better.
That defending should be way better than what they shouldn't even allow that guy on the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a very fortunate goal. Like, I think the keeper should have done better. But you're right. Like, you can't take away the ball. You can't take away the build up though. The build up was actually, I mean,
shrugs off the defense, gets the wrong side of the defender, shrugs him off, pirouettes, turn out, ball to Manzambi, first time finish, underneath the keeper, hard and low. Keeper gets like, I think he almost caught it, but it slipped out of his hands.
Yeah.
59 minutes, 2-0 Switzerland. Canada, I think they made some substitution right now. So would that help them?
Miller.
Man says Canada goalkeeper remind me of Onana.
I don't know. I don't know. I hear like Onana's done well though. Like,
bro, it should do well and remain where it is. Bro.
After loan,
it should take that well and come back to United. Maybe there's something about United.
How old is Onana?
That breaks players that are not ready. He should stay where he is.
I think he's 27, I think.
Bro, I was expecting Switzerland to win it.
I think he's 27, 28.
I think he has age on his side, though. That's the thing. Like, some of these goalkeepers get better into their 30s. Like, look at Emiliano Martinez. Like,
yeah, but he needs to get better, but not at my club. Like, he needs to go somewhere else.
Bro, he needs to be where he is at, bro. Man says in Africa he's 37, bro. So that's more like it. Buchanan, he hasn't been impressive in this World Cup so far, man. He's been flat.
Buchanan.
He's been flat, bro.
Obviously, everybody's that. Sorry, everyone that's been listening to this stream. Remember, I told you. I think like 10 minutes in, because I asked everyone. I said, "Who do you think is the good players on either side?" And I said, obviously, honorable mention for Manzambi. I said, this guy, he's been impressing me. He's 20 years old, can play central midfield, can play number 10, can play as a second striker. And I said on the last game when he came off the bench and he scored 2 goals, even before the first maybe 2 or 3 minutes into him coming off the bench, I said, wow, this guy is good. Then all of a sudden he scored. And I was chatting to people on the panel. I'm like, this guy's really good. And he was getting played down in my face. And then he scored again. Yeah. And I just said, you know what? I ain't listening to you. This guy's proper. Yeah, fast forward to this game now. He's already got an assist and he's already got a goal. His third. The guy's 20 years old. He's got 3 World Cup goals and an assist. Yeah, in 2 games. Like, this guy is proper. I'm just letting everyone know.
Yeah.
Corner kick, Canada. The defending, Canada's defense is shaky. The attack,
People were saying the Aussie players were really good the first game against.
Go. This should be a goal.
Yeah. I think Australians, they meant well, but then I think in their last game they struggled, right? I'm trying to remember. They did struggle in their last game.
Australia?
Yeah. US
struggled. US battered them.
Yeah, US gave them what for?
Yeah, but their team, like they counterattacked well versus Turkey. Their counterattack was so good versus Turkey.
I think they surprised Turkey.
Yeah,
but
they gave up crap goals, defending error, goalkeeper error. Yeah,
I mean that was probably the best
decent team. And bro, were you guys thinking Canada was a great side, bro?
No, not a great side, but I think they could. They have an exciting. I mean, they have an exciting style though. Usually, today's not the display. Like I've seen Canada better than this.
I don't really rate Canada or America but they seem to be showing bits and pieces, and I'm just like, okay, you're doing your thing. I can't be a hater because they've been doing better than I thought that they would do, to the point where when I see who they're playing next, I'm like, oh yeah, America's got this, Canada's got this. But I just think if they play a France, they play a Spain, they're gonna get beaten.
Bro, they don't need to play France.
I think they'll give England trouble.
They're taking it easy.
Yeah. If they play Switzerland, a team like that, they don't. Switzerland, I said it before. Switzerland, yeah, they always perform at these tournaments. They never win and they never get really that close to winning, but they always perform. They always look good. And a team like this Switzerland team that's beating Canada 2-0, I ain't surprised.
Yeah, Switzerland's decent. A team like England there's just a big question mark around England, man. Like it's just.
I think it's just mistakes by the coach, because the coach should be playing Kobe Mainoo. If the coach plays, because the thing is, the problem that England have is England have an array of players. Yeah, like there's the squad that the pool that they have to pick from is so deep. Yeah, that the media was arguing, why didn't he take this man? Why didn't he take that man? Why has he not called up this man? Like it was a big thing. Like at least 5 or 6 players that people was upset that never got called up. So I say that to say this, yeah. Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson, they played in the midfield yesterday. And yes, these guys are good at the tackling and the defensive side of the game and all of this type of stuff. And maybe Anderson's got a bit more creativity in his arsenal than Declan Rice does. However, like Kobe Mainoo is a baller, and he's a guy that can hold the ball and knit things together and also beat the press and actually dribble with the ball and actually ball out. So the idea that he's gonna not even get a lick of proper game time at this World Cup just blows my mind, because he would have been a better partner for either one of them, whether it was Rice or Anderson. And I think the problem is because they've now made Anderson that guy, it's like, what do you do? Because you have to play Rice as well. So I think it would probably make sense now not to say drop Rice, but maybe to put Rice at right back and then to bring Kobe into the team, because I don't think, because Rice can play at right back. You don't necessarily need Rice in the midfield. Like you don't necessarily need him in the midfield. You need creativity and incisive passing.
This player is down. What's his name?
I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I think with England, I feel like you have a lot of players that just haven't won anything at the top level. Like when I say top level, I mean like Champions League, like really big tournaments. Like I think they won league titles, but when you come against Spain, when you come up against like teams that have that are really that have that experience of winning, like Spain or something like that, they're gonna falter. You have Jude.
I believe that as well. I believe that as well.
Like they have Jude Bellingham. He's probably been the one that's in this current team. Jude Bellingham's won the Champions League, but the rest of them haven't gotten that far. Like Harry Kane's gone to the final. You've seen Saka's gone to the final, but you need those players that have actually done it though at that top level, that know how to play a 120-minute game. And I feel like England kind of lacks that at times.
No, I agree that but you see the problem with they're like nearly boys. But you know there was a period, where Spain were like the nearly boys as well.
But
Before they got that golden generation of like Iniesta, Xavi, and all of that. Before they got all of that, Spain were nearly boys on the international stage as well. Like they would get to they would never really go finals, and if they got near it, something would happen. But then because that generation was so good,
Canada, David. It's a good block.
I also don't think the media helps England though, man. Like some of these players are really overhyped. And they're made to be like the top players in the world when they're they're good players. They're not like great players, if that makes sense. And some of the media makes them out to be great players, which doesn't help. I don't think it helps them.
I don't think Jude Bellingham is better than Morgan Rogers.
Yeah, so, but what I'm saying is when you see
Jude Bellingham's won the Champions League and all of this, right? But I don't think he's better than Morgan Rogers.
Yeah, but he's actually done it though. It's still a show me sport at the end of the day.
It's a show me sport, but if you play the wrong weapon, because if you're gonna go with the midfield that you went with, then further ahead, of you need to have a player that has creativity in his boots, not a player who's a box crusher. Bellingham is a box crusher. He's nothing more than a box crusher. He's not someone who's gonna dribble past 100 guys, even though when he picks up the ball, he likes to make it seem like he's a dribbler. He's not. He's just a like somebody said it today that he's a spicy McTominay. That's all he is. Jude Bellingham.
I see a little bit more than that, but what I do think about the thing with England, you're right, sometimes the balance is off. For me, I still think Cole Palmer should be at the World Cup. I think he should be at the World Cup, but
good defense.
He's the most technical out of a lot of the players. I think he's probably the most technical, but he doesn't get into this England team. And again, if he's fit and he's playing in the number 10 role for England, he cooks.
I agree. The injuries don't help. I agree. The groin when you have recurrent groin injuries, that doesn't help. But
the problem that he has is they keep playing him on the right hand side, and they're better off playing him behind Harry Kane, because he'll find Harry Kane. He'll actually be a nightmare for those defenders over there. The same way they put Olise in the 10, if you put Cole Palmer in the 10, especially in the World Cup, he'll cook.
He will cook. He's one of those players. Yeah. For me, I find I think he's a game breaker, man. Like he can be a game breaker on his day. That's the issue with England. That's the defense. I don't think is the defense is the question mark.
Billy, that is
also for defense.
what's he blaspheming about? What's he blaspheming about? The Jude Bellingham, Morgan Rogers.
Jude. Okay, so if Jude Bellingham is better than Morgan Rogers, tell me what? Like he's literally the brother. He's just a guy that gets in the box and scores goals from inside the box. Yeah, when the crosses and things come in.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all he is, bro. Like he's a box crasher.
Yeah, Morgan Rogers is a tricky player. He's a very tricky player.
Like the same thing with McTominay, yeah. McTominay, he just gets on the end of things in the box. He's a box crasher.
No, you remember how Pogba played in like the World Cup 20 which one was it? 2018. He had defensive duties in the final like that he was doing. I think Bellingham could kind of be that though. I think he can be that. In the 2018 final, right? Like Pogba was defending. Okay,
no, I gotta stop. You said Pogba and
I like Pogba. I really like Pogba.
You said Pogba and Bellingham in the same sentence. I gotta stop.
Gotcha. Like some people shouldn't be in the same, bro. Yeah, I get it.
Technical qualities, the technical ability that Pogba had.
No one.
I don't even like the names. Like if you actually go back and watch Pogba, or even just watch Pogba's YouTube or whatever, yeah, the technical abilities that Pogba had was genuinely world class. Bellingham is not like Bellingham is nowhere near. He doesn't have the like. You see, if it was just technical ability alone, yeah, that they were just gonna mark the players off, then he shouldn't even be at Real Madrid. If it was just technical ability alone, then he shouldn't even be at Real Madrid. I'm not saying that he hasn't got any technique. He does, but not on that level. That level is like Pogba's level of technique is like Goku Super Saiyan 1 million. Like his technique was crazy.
Yeah, I saw him at Juventus, man. I saw him at Juventus. So like he would play on like the left wing basically, like almost like he could score goals like in the left mid area really well.
Yo, Bosnia 3. Is it Bosnia 3 or Qatar?
Yeah,
it's 3, I believe.
3-1.
3-1.
But the thing with Pogba, man, it's just he was so confident on the ball, man. I think that's what it is with Pogba. He was just so confident on the ball, like
Jude tries to show that he's confident on the ball, but he's not good on the ball. He's actually not good on the ball. Not like how Pogba was on the ball. Pogba was like a magician on the ball. He's a big, massive magician.
Yeah, game breaker. But like the problem with him was, I feel like you guys didn't give him the right midfield around him ever.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You can't buy these players and then not have nothing around them, because what happens is when you do that, everyone blames them, because like Pogba often spoke about it in interviews. They said it's like they expect him to attack, they expect him to defend, they expect him to make the final passes for the goal, they expect him to be scoring 20, 30 goals a season. Like they expect too much from him because the team is not on the level that he's showing. And I get it. I get it. When you buy these big players, you have to have players around them. If you don't, then you're setting them up for failure, like the way Arsenal did with Ozil. When you buy that guy and you haven't got players around him, everyone's gonna be like, "Get rid of Ozil," and it's not even his fault.
It wasn't his fault. Like it was never his fault. Like his Ozil. I still think Ozil was better than Pogba personally, technically.
Must stop disrespecting Pogba, bro.
Ozil was good.
Go! Canada pull one back. It is 2-1. 2-1 to Canada.
I'll tell you though, it was the worst thing to watch. Like Ozil, like not having the pieces.
2-1 Switzerland. I mean,
it's the worst thing to
2-1.
watch.
Canada gets one back. Who's this guy? This is Joseph Promise. Promise.
That guy looked like the Terminator when he came on. That guy he's so massive. He looks like the Terminator.
Guys, I'm gonna put the play-by-play for the Bosnia game on the screen. What are you saying, panelists? What are you saying? Should I do that?
Is that the
Yeah, why not?
The Bosnia game.
Yeah, why not?
Promise, nice ball, bro. Nice ball. Bro, David just retired from the national team because that guy, I don't know what's been doing.
I think he's just been injured. He's been injured. He's a really good player too. Alphonso Davies.
David,
he's a good player. He's a good player.
Let's go 2-2. It's no promise, bro.
I think he's a good player. I think he's a good player, but obviously I know he's injured now. So, but I don't know if Canada are any better when he's playing now or not. I just know that they've played well. As a team for most of this tournament, it's only now that they're looking kind of ordinary. But at the same time, I don't feel like Switzerland have forced this game. I felt like they started off the game and they were playing quite casual up until they scored the first goal and they said, okay, cool, we'll grab another one. But I just feel like they were being a bit casual. They were dominating the game, but I feel like they was being very casual about it. I felt like there was extra gears that they could have gone up. But I think because both of these teams know that they've qualified, they're probably not trying to get injured or whatever the case may be because they know they're going to the next round.
This is a crazy take, bro. Man says Scotland fans came into the World Cup with more energy than the team.
They drank out the cities, man. So I mean, I've never.
Big up yourself, man.
They drank all of Boston's beer, man.
Now, respect to the Scottish, yeah. They came looking to. All of these brothers came looking to get new wives. I think that's what they're looking to do. They just came to America looking for like Coming to America, the film. They're trying to
find themselves the missing rib.
Yeah, they're trying to find an American queen.
Yeah.
Okay, free kick for Canada in a good, promising position. Can they send one down? Swing one in. Canada will win the World Cup. Big up yourself. Maybe in the year of our Lord, some years from now. That's a good cross. That could be the. How did you miss that, Cornelius?
Do you know what's crazy? I've been seeing a lot of videos of all the fans from different teams partying with each other, people encouraging like all this kissing, like you get a girl from the opposite country and you start kissing her and fans going wild over it. I'm just like, wow. Like these people are partying hard.
I'm not against it, but like just it can be fun to watch. It could be very
Ndoye
interesting.
is coming on for Switzerland. Number 11, Ndoye coming up for Vargas.
Everybody should have.
Yeah, some of these guys would have probably started this match, and Ndoye would have probably started. So it's interesting because now those guys are going to come on with 10, 15 minutes to go and they're going to be motivated because they've now seen a young kid go out there and
do something.
So now they're going to want to do something to show that, okay,
we deserve.
Yeah, I think this guy's been all right. Like Vargas was, Vargas had the goal. So,
bro, this advice, bro, this is from the pit of somewhere. This advice, nah. Bro, Neymar Jr. arrives after being called up. Bro, Neymar is playing today. According to Great One, hope he gets a goal.
Is he starting?
Canada to put 3 goals in the last 15 minutes. I just need them to get one more, get back on level 10. Cornelius should have done better with that header. I don't know how he put that wide, but
Oh, so it doesn't look like. I guess Neymar's gonna be in the second half.
Well, good luck to Canada if they have to play like a team that topped the group somewhere.
Yeah, that's.
throw to Canada.
I mean, it is at home, though. It is at home.
Yeah, it's at home, but you're gonna get slapped at home.
If this side if they meet the France on England team, those teams will put them to the sword straight up.
And then when you go home to your missus and she's like, but what happened? You're like, but it's England, but it's Spain, but it was France. It was France.
Corner kick. That's a corner kick, referee. How did you play that? How did you say that's a goal kick to Canada? That's a corner kick, Switzerland. Bro, the linesman was robbed. Referee, okay, let me see what the referees. Oh, it's a goal. Promise, bro. This was a good goal. Bro, yeah. What class assist from Nathan Saliba? Here we go. Goalkeeper, get to that ball.
Yeah, that promise is the guy's a cheat code, bro. You just bring on some bulldozer with 10, 15 minutes to go.
They took out Kyle Larin. Referee, that's it. These defenders, what are you guys doing, bro? That's a foul. Yeah, Mbolo has not been in this game, though. Bro,
he set up the second goal, so
was it the one?
Yeah, he got the assist for the second goal.
Schafferberg is coming on. Schafferberg is coming on for who? Ali? Is Ali coming out? No, Laria. Okay. Man is sacrificing a defender for an attacker. Man says Recon Neymar Neymar to score 3 offside goals and be. Remember this prediction, bro. Okay.
I swear you're not allowed to tell the referee to card somebody.
Schaffelberg's on. This guy had a decent shot on him, but at the last World Cup, this guy had a decent shot. But
let's see what he's able to do. Me personally, because like I say,
goal.
I don't think
there's been a goal. Sorry, brother. There has been a goal in that Bosnia game, and I believe 3-1, right? No, 3-1. They cancelled the previous one.
Okay. Cool.
3-1 Bosnia. Promise, go.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up 2-2 on the basis that, like I said, I don't think Canada. I mean, I don't think Switzerland is playing like to.
They didn't go up to the next level, bro. They just kept it at. If they were in third gear, they just kept it at third gear. By the time they scored that second goal, they left it at third gear, and that was it.
So I think obviously that could potentially encourage Canada. Maybe they might get another goal.
Zamzi is coming off, and Mbolo is coming off as well. So we have E10 and Fastnat.
who would you say who's your guys' like favorite players like all time?
Oh, all time. Cristiano's there in my all time.
David.
Andy Cole, Eric Cantona is definitely in my all time. Yapstam's in my all time. Peter Schmeichels, Van der Sar, Dennis Irwin, he's definitely in my all time. Ronaldinho has to be.
Yeah.
Has to be in my all time. What's this guy's name? Roberto Carlos, Marcelo, them two. They have to be in my all time.
Who just if you had to pick one, like who would it be?
No, it have to be Cristiano then. Cristiano has done like the shit that he's done in football
Canada, I need a goal.
consistently,
Yeah.
like year in, year out. Because you see, the thing is, yeah, people like obviously R9 was like the guy before.
This defender is crap, man. This is the first time
Yeah.
what's his name? Defornos or what you call himself?
R9 and Ronaldinho, they were like the guys before Ronaldo. And the thing about them is, even though they were like the best players during their time, R9 before Ronaldinho, then Ronaldinho after. The thing about those two individuals is that they weren't able to do it to the degree that CR7 did it. Like CR7 did it for literally almost 20 years.
Yeah, Ronaldo completed Ronaldinho completed world football in like 4 years, but they were so good. Like it was so good. I mean, but you know,
asking, Messi in your top 10, top 15.
I mean, like Neymar is like a evolution of Ronaldinho, but like Ronaldinho gets full credit in a sense. I think one doesn't happen without the other.
If we can get a player like Ronaldinho now, man.
If you told me to pick between Ronaldinho and Neymar, I'm picking Ronaldinho.
Yeah. I think, but I think the skill set. I think both could do all the skills equally, though.
For me, Ronaldinho was
the
better.
entertainment factor. The entertainment factor, I think, is
the entertainment factor. Both of them have it, but you see, the thing is, yeah, for me, I just think Ronaldinho was just. They both. I just think Ronaldinho was a better footballer. Like Ronaldinho was a guy. I just kept on saying, "Oh my!" Like, how is he doing this to them? Like, why are they allowing him to do this? Like Neymar used to do similar types of things, but I just feel like Ronaldinho's highlight reel is better.
Referee.
Yeah. I mean, for me, Zidane and like Kaká are like two that are on that, and then R9 obviously. But the players I used to enjoy also is like Beckenbauer and like watching Beckenbauer was actually interesting if you actually go back and watch it. It's one of those. Carlos Alberto is another one. Like that guy was something as a player, but like defensive play. I've always liked defensive players, but like I know they don't get like the glamour, but like watching like Ashley Cole's another one.
Bro, still got time, bro. JJ still got time.
You know, a lot of people don't really say like especially if you're a United fan. A lot of United fans don't really mention Yap Stam, but Yap Stam was probably, for me, he's probably the best defender that I've seen at Man United. The guy, he played for us for 3 seasons, won 3 Premier Leagues, won the Champions League, and left.
Yeah. I mean,
so all he knew when he was at Man United was winning. Like there was never a season where he didn't win anything.
All right, so I guess this next one is like you know John Terry, right? Like he was at like he's always there for England though. That's like the one part about John Terry. His character, forget the character side, right? How would you rate? How highly do you rate like someone like John Terry?
I rate him highly. I don't think he's Yap Stam, but I definitely rate him highly. I do think, for me, I think Carvalho was a better defender than him, but that's just me. Like some people might not agree, but I think Carvalho was better.
I agree with you on that one.
Well, but the discipline for like John Terry, man, like he was something. Like the discipline, like some of those players had, like at Chelsea. Ashley Cole being the other, like.
Ashley Cole was a top level left back.
Like England wise, especially from England, like that's like John Terry though, like Tony Adams, I think was up there also.
Yeah, of course.
Tony Adams is up there. Who's the other one? I don't know. Like English,
Canada trying to get a goal, man. Come on,
I mean,
get a goal.
Like
back then, there was so many good defenders. You see the problem with like today's football, I find myself looking at players that might not have got into the England national team if everyone was fit. but they would probably start in the national team now. So, like back then, we had player like Jonathan Woodgate. Like Jonathan Woodgate would start in this defense in England's defense right now. Sol Campbell probably would have started in England's defense. Ledley King. Like there's a lot of defenders I can name. Some of them might not have started, but they would have, because maybe John Terry and Ferdinand might be playing. But these brothers, because even though they were on the fringes of the England team, they would have started in today's England team because they're better than those guys.
Come on.
Yeah, the Premier League used to have a higher level, like, of entrance almost back then.
Yeah, the centre backs were better before. The centre backs were much better.
Like watching, like I think people, like some of these centre backs, like they're like really behind developmentally sometimes when you think about it, like relative to the older players. So their peaks aren't going to be as, I don't know, like some of these players, like because it's a competitive game, we think about it like that, like we can see who stands out. But football is just not the same. Better technology, but still like products has gone down. Better technology, better coaching. Like if you should think there's better coaching, like all the accessibility is a lot better.
Let's go.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, you know.
I feel like some of these players don't go into the mindset that it's like an endurance sport.
You've been very good in that back line.
I think we had better defenders back in the day. I think we had better wingers back in the day. And when I say better wingers, I mean the type of wingers that will literally terrorize you for 90 minutes. Yeah. And then if the defender keeps terrorizing you, you get substituted by the manager. Like that, those because those defenders are usually on yellow cards before half time. And then the manager's thinking, well, I'm going into the second half. I got, let's say, Cristiano Ronaldo running at you. I got Ryan Giggs running at you. I got Perez running at you. Like, no, I'm not.
Like so many.
We're not doing this no more. We're just gonna substitute this guy. But now, like with the quality of the winger in today's market, like. I'm not gonna lie. It's like when I say a player is good, I feel like because I'm judging it by today's standards, I feel like I'm reaching because it's today's football. If I now say a winger or a footballer that I like today and compare it to the levels of the past, I just think before the standard was higher to be a footballer. I think now the standard is less.
No, agreed. The standard is way.
Throwing Canada 3 minutes played already of the other time. We got. Bro.
But then somebody brought up a point. Not too long ago, and they said, like the Pele days. Was those guys actually that great at football?
Oh, they were.
I mean, there was an argument that, okay, cool, for the time, it was cool, but if they was playing in like, even the era that I was talking about, when you talk about the Ronaldos and all of them, like, they wouldn't be good in that era of football. They just wouldn't.
Yeah, final attack for Canada coming, like. Final chance. So,
game is the referee is gonna blow the whistle anytime from now.
Yeah,
unlucky Canada. I would say they got beaten by the better team, or they're probably gonna get beaten by the better team.
We all expected Switzerland to win the group, right?
Yeah. Like, because Switzerland is a good team. They are a good team. So,
they didn't.
Canada was dominant, though. Canada was pretty dominant in the group before this game.
No, they were dominant in the second game. They were dominant in the second game. The first game
is that no?
Go!
What kind of header was that? That was a free header, bro, Johnston. That was a free header. Did you guys see it yet?
No, that's not a goal. That's you're talking about the
No. I was expecting a goal. My bad. No,
yeah,
that was a free header,
I was
bro.
like, yeah, no, I saw it. It was a free header. It was a free header that he missed.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Maybe the direction could have been a bit better because he kind of directed it towards
the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he directed it towards the keeper.
Referee's gonna protect the goalkeeper. Yeah, the goalkeeper fumbled the ball. Cornelius, you've been around that space trying to get back on level 10, bro. It's not been your day, man.
Yeah, Canada didn't show up Canada didn't show up in the first game. Like, to be honest, like
that first game, they missed a lot of chances against Czechia, right? They missed a lot of chances.
Yeah.
Jay, David, even when Promise came on.
Yeah, they should have won that game, and they should have won that game. So like, they only have themselves to blame. They only have themselves to blame for the situation.
True,
but,
I agree with you. Game over, says the referee.
Big up Switzerland. Yeah. Top of the
Big up
group.
Switzerland. It ends 2-1 to Switzerland.
Tottenham not Tottenham.
Get something back for Canada, but they tried to get the equalizer. Cornelius twice with the header, but no. Then Johnson with the final opportunity to at least make the keeper do something. He headed it straight at the goalkeeper. It finishes 2-1. Goals from Unzanzi and Vargas for Switzerland and Promise David for Canada. Full time, Switzerland won 2-1. Guys, we have got other games coming later today. We have, I think, Brazil, Scotland, Brazil. That promises to be an interesting one. Everybody is looking at that game and saying, okay, well, can Brazil actually top that group? Can they do something in that group? Yeah. The Scottish side, they might have a trick or two in their books. Let's wait and see what that game has to offer. But don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. Share the stream. We'll catch you guys in about what, maybe an hour? Yeah, or less. Any final words from the Qatar game is still on. That game is 6 minutes added time. They've played 4 and counting. They're in the 5th minute of added time. It's 3-1 Bosnia and Herzegovina. That game is done. Bosnia would finish 3rd in that group B. They'll finish 3rd. And that might just guarantee them in the 3rd place best finish and see them in the knockout round. 4 points should be able to get them through to the next round.
Yeah, we gotta wait till the final day. Actually, for we gotta wait for the final.
Yeah, because there's a lot of 4 points in the bucket right now. A lot of teams hoping to get at least 4 points, and put them. And that might then we start seeing the goal difference and all of that in that table,
Yeah.
And by the end of the day, Bosnia might just be looking at themselves like, yo, we got 4 points. Did we not go through? But I think Bosnia should be able to get through to the next round.
So you could have Canada. I guess Canada won't play Mexico, but like they'll play the 2nd place team. So that's like for later. So so all the 2nd place games are whoever finishes 2nd, they're gonna know who they're gonna play.
So right now, as it stands, Canada is 2nd on the group. Switzerland first. With 7 points for Switzerland, 4 for Canada. Canada just have the best the goal difference. They have that 5+5 goal difference. That's the reason why they are topping Bosnia.
Yeah. So South Korea and South Korea could play like Canada. Well, that could be interesting.
South Korea, they play South Africa. So it depends on what Czech Republic. If South Korea win that game, they have to.
Mexico's won the group. Mexico's won the group, so Mexico's
won the group. I know, but if Mexico lose and South Korea wins, so that means South Korea have to win by 4 goals because their goal difference is just 0 right now.
No, because I think the head-to-head, like Mexico already beat them.
Oh, okay. They head-to-head, so they'll make them top. Yeah.
So it's gonna
be. It's gonna be interesting, bro.
I mean, they have to play in Mexico City. All their games are in Mexico City. That's like the one advantage. That's a tough place to play, though. That's
a
the problem
tough
is.
place to play, bro.
So they've never
Um,
had. Yeah, like Mexico City is notorious for having like an atmosphere. So like it's.
So I
You
think
can expect some
Morocco
stuff.
would get to. Morocco should get a win over against Haiti. Oh, Brazil is actually on top with 4 points, goal difference 3. Morocco goal difference 1 + 1 with 4 points as well. Guys, I
Yeah.
would have to run because I've got
Yeah.
meeting right now. It ends in the Bosnia game 3-1. It ends 3-1 for Bosnia. Qatar will be taking the next flight home, except the players decides to go on some summer vacation. They'll be heading home after this game. Guys, we'll catch you back on the next one. Big up yourself, Bagav, Billy Tech, Hano. Thank you so much. Everyone has been in the chat. Chelsea, Dan, I see you. And yeah, everyone has been part of this stream. Big up yourself. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.
I got the I got the I got the I got the World Cup 2026. World Cup 2026. World Cup 2020.